This is me. This is my reading glasses. Um, I'm doing this just in case. And I guess the term is for prosperity. Anyway, I think I may have cancer. Yeah. So, and I don't know what stage it is. I'm going to see somebody next Wednesday. Anyway, for those of you in my life that I haven't seen in a long, long time, like my kids, my grandkids, I've only seen one of them. I didn't always live like this. I used to actually have a home and stuff. I just had a tendency to lose things. I'd give them away. Um, anyway, I'm in Wilmington, North Carolina right now, and normally I don't shave my head. And no, I didn't do that because I think I have cancer. It's a good way to beat the heat. You shave your head early, and then come springtime, you get a little bit of head of hair, and helps keep the heat off. So, but this is what I've been doing for the last few years, and everything that I show you, I could have done in 2 weeks. And I think I've had the cancer for a while, and I'm 99.9% sure it is cancer. I've been tired for a long time now, and I thought it was from depression. And really, I haven't been depressed in a long time. But, almost always have one of these now. What I normally do is I'll rope this up so I can punch on it. And you don't punch it with your hands, you use the elbows. And I'm walking this way to give you a closer view of a treehouse I never finished. That's it right there. And if you get a good look at how high it is, everything that you're looking at is just scaffolding, so it could go up and down. That was supposed to be the platform up there, and I don't know if I'll ever finish that. I don't think I will. I think I'll leave that. Maybe when I move out of here, the neighborhood kids will come in. Maybe some homeless guy will come in and build that thing. Who knows? But this is my camp from a distance. And it's just me. It's always been just me. I had one weirdo try and come and move out here once, and I run him off. He come back, and I give him a controlled beating. He actually come back again. I actually had to pull the pistol out on him. He got the message then. Oh, did I say pistol? I don't carry guns. Anyway, this is how I've been living. Somebody just gave me that scooter about a month ago. They're gonna push it out to the curb. It actually only has 1,000 miles on it. It's like brand new. And I just don't have the desire to ride it. But the fencing and all that you see around my tent, I tell people that's to keep deer from charging through. That's not the case. That's to keep somebody from taking a running jump into the tent. So I'm not attacked when I'm asleep. I know that sounds paranoid, but in a way, it's like you lock your door at night. You know you're probably not going to be broken into, but you still lock your door. You should still take precautions. So this is how I've been living. This tent should have been trashed a long, long time ago. I've gotten quite a few miles out of it. Some of this stuff I've had to redo myself. This I've modified so that we'd have a little more air in the summertime. I've replaced that zipper for this thing 3 times. I use sleeping bag zippers, by the way. And I glue them and stitch, and it takes half a day to do that. If you look inside there, that's the tent I live in the wintertime. And I'm slowly shedding the top of it. Normally I cover it up with a lot of blankets and stuff, and it'll just burn like one candle. One candle inside of something like that with that silver stuff inside. And I use, well, I fasten it up to the inside, and there's a trick to that. You don't just fasten it up. You can see I got some coffee getting ready to brew up right there. But here's a closer look. I know it looks trashed. Normally I keep it a lot cleaner than this. It's just It's hard to always stay up on it. So, but over the years, I've been working on stuff, leather work. I made that. A lot of fooling around. A lot of this stuff you see, the canned goods and shit, most of this stuff I've gotten out of the dumpster. That's a scooter I actually rode here on from Brevard, North Carolina. I rode that thing back and forth from Brevard 4 times, bringing my shit here. And I wanted to stay in Brevard, but, well, let's just say Department of Social Services wouldn't let me be. So, this is about it. And this place wasn't cleared out. I mean, everything you're looking at, I've cleared all this shit by hand. By hand, literally. It's not how I saw myself when I was a younger man, living like this. I thought if I ever did live out in the wild, it'd be up in Alaska. And I went up there, got in trouble, come back. So, anyway, this is a just in case video. And, yeah, I'm not sad. Maybe it'd be better if, it'd be better if I just did die. I don't, I don't want my kids to see me like this. Anyway, I've taken advantage of every resource I could find as far as being out here. You see the gourds I've actually got finches that live in those now. Take them a couple years to figure out that that's what they were for, but they've made some homes. You know, one there, he's made the hole a little bit bigger. He seems to like that. But, yeah. I probably got this thing too close to my face. This is more for, I don't know why I'm doing this. Just in case, I guess. But the Fu Manchu, I've always had that. I'll go a few years without it. People see me grow it again and they think it's unusual, but I've had one of these since I was 20 years old. I used to tell people it was my death face. Now, actually, I think it might be. So, I just talked to my cousin on the phone, and I told her I have cancer, and she said that she wanted me to come back to Indiana, and she'd put me up in her back room and help take care of me and all that shit. And it's nice to know that you got people that take care of you, that love you. So, I don't know if I could be a burden to somebody like that. It's tempting, but it feels wrong. So anyway, we have been passing the last couple years is I've tried to work every now and then. It's rare. I've been doing a lot of dumpster diving. I know it sounds horrible, but I've I've sustained on it. I've actually lived out of dumpsters, eating out of them. Not directly, but I've ate better out of the dumpster than I would on EBT. That's kind of sad, but it's the truth. I've been lucky out here. I'm right on the edge of town of Wilmington, North Carolina. I'm in a patch of woods that, well, really, like I said, I only had that one fucker tried to come out and be creepy on me, and like I said, I give him a controlled beating with a baseball bat. I didn't hit him in the head. I made sure not to lose my temper. It was almost funny. They kept yelling blanket party and screaming for the cops. Well, you can shoot a gun out here all day long and nobody will come out. Not that I would know. Anyway, I wasn't always a loser. Sometimes it sure feels like it. I always made bad choices. I had a drinking problem. I really don't anymore. Went to AA for a lot of years. Helped a lot. If you do have a drinking problem, you should do that. And most of those people are wackos, but every now and then it's like church. 10% of the people are really there for something more than being assholes. So I don't know what else to say other than it hasn't been a bad life. I wanted to raise my kids. I've got a little girl out there that I love dearly. I wanted so much to be a daddy to her every day. And it wasn't just me that ruined that. I'd take 50% responsibility, but that's all. Her mother was not a nice person. And I got in a relationship because I got her pregnant. That was a mistake. A lot of guys do that no matter. You just don't listen to people. You you always think that you know better and you don't. I thought I knew better. I thought I would make it work and it wouldn't, but there's just something about that little girl. Still, even today I think about her 100 times a day, I think. Every day. I think about all my kids every day. I think about my grandkids I've never seen. I've seen one of them. And when I met the kid, he looked exactly like me. And that's not vanity talking. I mean, he really did look exactly like me when I was his age. It was frightening. It was like looking at a little clone or something. And no, I have not been cloned, as far as I know. So, I have faith in God. And it took a long time to develop that. And I hope that anybody doesn't think that my faith has put me out here or maybe I'm crazy, I'm just a wacko or anything like that. But I am grateful. I've learned a lot. I know what compassion is. I know not to look down on people. So I don't know what else to say other than if you're watching this and you're somebody that was a part of my life, or somebody that should have been a part of my life, I'm sorry I wasn't there for you. I wanted to be. I really did. And if I could have been a better man, I would have. And anytime I can help somebody, I do. And that's about it. So take care, and God loves you. And if I can, I try to love you too. All right.